And welcome to an Eternium video. Going to look at patch 1.5.42, which at the time of recording is live on Android, has been for a few days, and it's just gone live on Windows as far as I can tell. I can't yet see it on iOS or Amazon, so expect that within the next day or two. Particularly Amazon tends to be the last to update these things. The patch will update your profile, so if you play on multiple devices you will be temporarily locked out of any devices that are not updated until you do get the update on that device. So in this case I've updated on PC. I won't be able to play on Amazon until Amazon has got the update available. So the first thing we can see is that we have new character models. Warrior seems to put on a bit of weight. Bounty Hunter, Mage seems to have got a bit older for male characters. And female, that's what they look like. What I'm going to do is log in to the account and we shall have a look at some of the other changes. Okay, first thing I notice when I'm running around, this looks like a bug to me. The effect on this staff seems to have some weird ball bouncing around. I'm going to report that one. So that's probably something that's unintended. First thing, we have another stash spot here. This is premium stash. It costs real money to unlock, but if you do want to pay real money, another 6 stash fully unlocked stash spaces. So how much does normal stash have? It's a 6x6, so 6 of these all nicely unlocked for you if you want to pay for them. And next up we have, next to that, and Armory. This is somewhere where you can set up different builds and then save them in here, and at the click of a button, or click a couple of buttons or a couple of taps, you can switch your build once you've saved some setups. So this is my Death from Above build which I've set up. And if I wish to switch to a Frostbeam experience farm, I've got different Bracer of Mastery. So here we've got a Death from Above Mastery, Sash of the Igniter, and the skill says Death from Above. If I switch to Frostbeam and equip that, if we check my character, it's now got the Frostbeam Bracer, Frostfire Sash, and it's got the Frostbeam. And then I can easily switch back, selecting Death from Above, equip that one, and we are back nice and easily without having to rummage around in stash, dragging and changing things. So that's quite a nice change. So it is expandable. You can unlock more slots. I guess they're all 300 gems each. I won't unlock those just yet, I don't really need them. Another change that I see is over at the crafting recipes. For some reason there is a Azure Carnival cape which appears to be identical to the normal Carnival cape. There's absolutely nothing different about it whatsoever. So it looks like they want us to, for whatever reason, add in another thing into the mix for Liana, and I guess that's something else that's going to drop in trials. Next change is a fix to a very long standing bug. I was going to make a new player video about this one. Story stars has forever said 825, and the maximum number of stars that you can get from running story maps is 795, although you could get that up to 815 through going into training grounds 5 times and running the gauntlet 5 times in each difficulty mode, although you don't get awarded stars, and that would only ever get you up to 815. And the reason that had 825 previously was 55 maps, which includes this and this. 55 times 5 times 3 is 825, even though previously you could do gauntlet for 15 stars and training grounds for 5. But they've done away with both of those on the star count, so it is now just the actual maps that you'll run for story will count. So once you've run every story map 5 times in each difficulty, 795 of 795. So that's a very long-standing bug fixed. Then we have something that has been a problem for a very long time, and is now, we have an option to fix it. So this problem was introduced with a fix to a bug, I'm going to say 1 to 2 years ago, that certain abilities, when you cast them, wouldn't enable auto attack to restart. And we've now got a situation where I've done one auto attack there. I can run off up here, cast an ability, and I start running all the way back to the last mob that I attacked, which becomes a bit suicidal. Again, casting up there, the mouse is up here, but the character wants to run off and do other things. With that sort of result. So we have now, under settings, start auto attack after casting on. We can switch that off, and what that should mean is the game is going to crash. So we are back, and let's take a look at that trial again. So if I cast auto attack, run somewhere, and then cast an ability, I shouldn't start doing anything, should just stand still, if I understand this correctly. So we would auto attack them and run up here. Yes. But if I am auto attacking, cast an ability, I should then carry on auto attacking, which again is what we see. I should probably stand still. And that holding a combat pose is apparently intended behaviour. So if I run down here, it's just holding the pose. So that's another change, which is actually a very nice change, especially for high level trials and probably in gold farming as well, where you're not going to end up running off. Now why can I not leave the level? There we go. Yes, so that's definitely a useful setting. I think, yeah, definitely turn it off. It's going to make things a lot easier with keeping control of your character. Gold farming, you can run through, cast an ability and not go sprinting back to the start and fighting, trying to get hold of your character again. And in trials, you're going to have a much better time running around, just using abilities to, especially with mages, using your shatters and not having to fight to get the character back under control and move to the next group of enemies. So I think that covers everything I intended in talking about. There's some very good things in here, things that people have been asking for a very long time. There's a few unexpected things. I wasn't expecting new character models until the game was ported off Marmalade onto something that's supported. Extra stash if you're willing to pay for it. It's been requested for a very long time and people have said we're willing to pay, so there it is. A quick and easy way of loading out, changing your character builds through the Armory, very nice. The moving problems and suicide runs after casting abilities, you've got an option to switch that off, so that's very nice change too. There do appear to be some visual bugs which still need fixing, so I don't know if they've all been reported. I'll probably stick together a private video and just send that through of all the ones I can see, and then we'll see what happens. But this update should be out for iOS and Amazon anytime now. It's there for Google and Windows, as I've already said. So since it's live, I guess we can expect AMB Silver to start probably at the weekend coming up. Can't say that for certain. There might be some major bug fixes that get found during the week that they decide to delay for, but it's a good sign that since this patch is in, that we might be seeing AMB very soon now. Any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below and I shall answer them there. Thank you for watching.